students, how are you? Here I am Uma with another topic from structure of atom, that is Bohr's model of atom. Niels Bohr was a scientist, and in order to overcome the objections raised to the Rutherford's model of atom, Niels Bohr put forward his model of atom. Students, we remember that Rutherford has put forward the model of atom in which he stated that a positively charged nucleus is there in an atom and electron revolve around the nucleus in circular orbit. But he was not able to explain the stability of that atom. This objection was overcome by Bohr as he explained the stability of atom. What was his first postulate? His first postulate was that only special certain orbits known as discrete orbits of electrons are allowed inside the atom. Means around an atom, around the nucleus of an atom, electrons are allowed to move only in a particular orbits. Every orbit is not allowed around the nucleus. Any random orbit is not allowed. Plus, what did he say? He said that while revolving in these discrete orbits, electrons do not radiate energy. When electrons revolve in these orbits, these electrons do not radiate energy. Means the energy of these shells is fixed. Hence, these orbits are called energy shells or energy levels. These are K, L, M, and N orbits are there. Naming the nearest to the nucleus is the K shell, and then the L shell, and so on. Coming to the distribution of electrons in different orbits, the maximum number of electrons given in an orbit is given by 2n square. What did Bohr say? That the maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in the orbit is 2n square, where n is the number of the shell. For example, if I want to find out the number of electrons for K shell, then n for the K shell is 1. Means this is the first shell from the nucleus. Now putting it into the formula, that the number of electrons you will be find out as 2n square, means 1 square. That means it comes out to be 2 only. Means that the maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in a shell is K shell is 2. If we take an example for the L shell, the value of n for the L shell is 2. Now, to find out the number of electrons that L shell can accommodate will be 2 into 2 square. That comes out to be 8. Right? In this way, we can find out the number of electrons that can be accommodated in a particular shell. The maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in the outermost shell is 8. This rule is also known as octet rule, that the outermost shell can have a maximum of 8 electrons. Now, for the distribution of electrons in an atom, we must be knowing the atomic number of an atom. What is the atomic number? Atomic number is the number of electrons present in an atom. That is the atomic number of that atom. And dear students, what is mass number? Mass number is the sum of number of protons plus number of neutrons. Here, collectively, these can be termed as nucleons. Means mass number is equal to number of nucleons present in an atom. Nucleons present in an atom, right? An electrically neutral atom has equal number of electrons and protons. Okay. Now, what is atomic number? Atomic number for an electrically neutral atom. Atomic number is the number of electrons. A mass number is the number of nucleons present in that atom. Students, as we already discussed that an electrically neutral atom has equal number of protons and new electrons. Let us consider an example of sodium. Sodium has 11 electrons, 11 protons and 11 neutrons. Generally, atoms have same number of electrons, protons and neutrons. But this is not a case with each and every atom. So isotopes are a pair of atoms that have same atomic number but different mass number. What do you mean by that? What do we mean by that? What does this signify? Same atomic number? Same atomic number means this pair belongs to same element, means the two atoms which we are considering, they belongs to the same element. Let us take an example of chlorine. Chlorine exists in two states. The atomic number for chlorine is K 17, right? We all know that. But for one chlorine, the mass number means the number of nucleons, as we have already discussed in the previous slide. The number of nucleons is different. For one, it is 35 and for one, it is 37, right? Means now here, let us calculate what does it signify. It signifies that these two atoms have different number of nucleons. Nucleons means number of nucleons. हम कैसे निकालते? Number of nucleons, how do we find out? It is number of protons plus number of neutrons, right? Now number of nucleons is different. Now, proton will be same, number of protons cannot be changed, right? So, number of protons will be same for both these atoms. Number of protons will be 17 only, right? For this, now for 35, so number of nucleons is 35. Then number of protons to 17, and then we have to calculate number of neutrons plus number of neutrons. So here in this case, number of neutrons comes out to be 35 minus 17. That would be 18, right? For this case, number of nucleons is 37. That means 17 plus number of neutrons. So here number of neutrons comes out to be 37 minus 17. That will be 20, right? So here we can clearly understand that in both the cases, for this isotopes, number of neutrons is different for different isotopes. Our next topic is isobars. What is an isobar? Isobar is also a pair of atoms which have same mass number, same mass number, but different atomic number. What does it signify? It signifies that, what does it signify? Have same mass number. It means that number of nucleons is same. And different atomic number means this pair of atom is a pair of atom which belongs to different elements. Means let us take an example of calcium and argon. Both of these atoms have different atomic number. One is 20 atomic number and these here argon is 18, but mass number is same for both, 40. Means number of nucleons is same in this case, and these two atoms belongs to two different elements. This is all for this topic. Hope you like this video. Kindly do like, share and subscribe my channel.